You know why you're positive for meth. I was not with you. Your attorney was not with you. And you need to be honest. And if you're saying, hey, I haven't used drugs since this day, I don't know how I got positive for meth, and maybe I touched meth, and tell me you don't need any drug treatment. Tampering with evidence with intent to impair is a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If it's court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. My client understands that he made a mistake, Your Honor, and I think it was something that he understands that he made a mistake and he's accepting responsibility for it today, Your Honor. We are asking the court to follow the agreement and so that he can go ahead and proceed forward and prove to the court that this was essentially an aberrant behavior. I understand he did have some stuff transgressions that occurred in the past, but those were a long time ago, and he is working now, and he has children that he's helping to take care of. That he I think one has autism and the other one has a disability, Your Honor, and he works with the mother on those, and so they alternate between while one watches the kids, the other one goes to work, and vice versa. So he does have people at home that he needs to help out and take care of, and he just wants to try to get his foot behind him, Your Honor.
All right. When you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And you will be drug tested today.
I haven't done no.
All right. So we're going to do a drug test today, and then I'll make my sentence.
Sure.
All right. So are you able to go to the restroom now?
I think so.
All right. So we're going to do a UA today. The record in 2023 CR 3275, State of Texas versus Robert Pettis.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Pettis, you took a UA. What do you think the results were?
Negative.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that it came back positive for methamphetamine, and I've spoken to my client. He is adamant that he has not used any narcotics. I even admonished.
Let me do this. You gave up your right to remain silent. You're under oath. Why do I have a positive UA for meth? And let's do this. We're going to start over as though this is my first time talking to you, okay? So, why would you be positive for any drug? Think back in your mind. Were you around somebody? Did you use something?
Maybe I was around somebody and
all right.
touched it.
So you were around somebody and maybe you touched it?
I don't know how it works now, but
all right, everyone needs to whisper. And I'm sorry, sir, you need to speak up. I'm having trouble hearing you. The court reporter is.
Okay.
So how would you end up testing positive? And state, I believe this is your case still. So other than touching meth, how might you have rendered a positive UA for the court?
That's the only way I know how I got it, because I have a lot of family members that, I don't know how I would.
When's the last time you used?
The day that I got arrested.
And what's your drug of choice?
I don't have a drug of choice.
Here's the thing. You are agreeing to be on probation.
Yes.
When I ask these questions, I'm asking these questions so I can figure out what conditions you need so you can be successful. I have sent people to prison before. Probation will tell you that. Your attorney will tell you that. The deputies will tell you that.
Yes,
and I always try to give people the tools they need to be successful so I don't have to send them to prison. I take no joy in sending people to prison, but I will send you to prison potentially if you violate probation. You understand?
Yes.
So I'm trying to figure out what conditions you need so you can be successful. Now, if you want to stand before me and pretend that you're positive for meth because you previously touched meth from somewhere else, then what you're telling me is you don't need any drug treatment. And if you're telling me you don't need any drug treatment, I had better not get a motion to revoke because you're testing positive. And I can tell you right now, I'm going to put you on the UA hotline. So again, we're back to, why are you rendering a positive UA to me for meth? And you need to be honest. And if you're saying, hey, I haven't used drugs since this day, then I will send you off into this world with no drug treatment because obviously you don't need any. You have made your program and your program has been successful. You know why you're positive for meth. I was not with you. Your attorney was not with you. So if you want to continue with, I don't know how I got positive for meth, and maybe I touched meth, and tell me you don't need any drug treatment, I will not give you any. You will be on the UA hotline. And what I can tell you on the UA hotline, it's random and you test weekly.
All right, Mama. I don't want to disrespect you or nothing, but I might have like 3 days, 4 days ago, maybe.
All right. So why are you being dishonest with me? Why do I have to pull teeth for you to tell me what your issues are so I can give you conditions so that you can be successful? Obviously, the state wants you to have probation. They offered it.
Okay.
You accepted it. I want you to be successful at probation because otherwise you're just wasting everybody's time. And I could just say, oh, let's just send you to prison for 5 years. Is that what you want?
I do not want that. Yeah.
So let's pretend like this is the first time I'm speaking to you.
Okay.
When have you been using meth and how often?
I don't, I mean, it's a recreational thing, I guess. I mean, I don't, I'm not, I would just,
I don't know.
I mean,
Your attorney was not with you, so he doesn't know how often you use drugs.
if it says positive, I guess, I mean, yeah, I'm positive, but
No,
And Your Honor,
it's
if I may,
not-
I've admonished him that if he was honest about any usage, that he can go ahead and tell it without repercussions of fear of additional charges or anything like that. And this is mainly just to determine treatment programs, if any are necessary, and that he doesn't have to be concerned about being forthcoming and honest at this point in time, because it's not like he's going to be looking at facing additional charges.
no. So what's your drug of choice and how often are you using?
Every weekend, I guess I would say.
Well, I mean, let's not guess. You know how often you're using drugs. And here's the thing. It is 12:46 p.m. Everybody in here wants to have lunch.
Okay.
Some of us, like myself, I haven't even had breakfast. So let's not have me continue to pull teeth from you.
Yes, ma'am.
Just be 100% honest. You're old enough. You're not a child. So just be honest with me. How often are you using meth?
Like once a week now.
When's the last time you used?
Like 4 days ago or
Don't tell me 4 days ago because it
3
wouldn't
days
still
ago.
be in your system.
3.
Was it Monday? Today is Monday. Did you use today?
No, ma'am.
Did you use yesterday?
No, ma'am. The day before.
All right. So you used on Saturday.
Yeah.
And were you taking care of your children on Saturday?
No, ma'am.
All right. So this is what the court is going to, I'm sorry. Are you employed? What do you do?
I'm a mechanic, ma'am.
No one wants you fixing their brakes if you're high. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 5 years in prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. There's to be gang supervision, $2,000 fine, probated, TAP evaluation. Follow the recommendations of TAP. If TAP recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. I'm going to want 90 sober meetings in 90 days. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. We're going to do parenting classes and probation. It can either be compadre, triple P, or rainbows. And once he completes parenting classes, the court will deem 150 hours of community service restitution satisfied. I'm going to want the UA within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. No unsupervised contact with minors until further notice. Field visits one time every 3 months until further notice. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Just 1 second. Did I say regular reporting?
Did not.
All right, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Okay. Is there anything else, probation?
Want to do a felony drug court referral?
Yes, we can do felony drug court referral, but the issue may be the gang membership. So it's the Lost Boys or something. What is it called? It's in the police report.
Yes, ma'am. LA boys. But
Yeah, LA Boys.
But that's when I was a kid.
All right, well, we can see.
I was when I was a kid, man.
All right, what does LA stand for? Is that supposed to be Los Angeles?
Lanier Athletics.
Oh, Lanier Athletics. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am. I'm sorry for wasting people's time.
No, it's just I like for people to be honest with me, especially when everybody's trying to help you be a good father to your children and be a good citizen, okay? All right, I'm showing you that's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
No.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
No.
All right, we can go off the record. You're gonna have to do better.
Yes,
You have
ma'am.
children.
I will.
Okay?
I will, ma'am.
All right. And if there's an issue in this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. So if there's an issue, discuss it with probation. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come into court.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck to you.
Okay.
I just had a quick question, just a general question. I didn't recall if you allow buying out of community service hours or not.
No, not in every case. In this case, I'm not going to allow him to buy out.
Okay.
He needs to stay busy.
Yeah, because we were discussing it and I wasn't sure if I had the correct answer because I said I thought that sometimes you allow for a food bank there or Carver
Yes.
Center.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right. But I will tell you, I'm saying no now to him. But if you want to come back at a different time when he's been on probation for a while, then the court will consider it.
Yes, Your Honor. And I keep in touch with him and then if there's other amendments or things, we'll try to approach the court before it becomes a problem.
Okay. 24 CR 012424. And does he have a bond on the 2025 number or no?
Do you have a bond on your other case still, or is it just the remand on the one case? I think it's on both of them.
Let me, just 1 moment, Cindy, off the record. Let me see if I can find if he has a bond in that.
Sorry about that, Judge.
No problem. All right, on this one, it shows that a bond was closed on this one as well. Let's see. Yes, so they did an affidavit to surrender surety on this one as well.
Oh, okay.
So on the 2025, it's the affidavit to surrender surety. And let me see if the other one is also an affidavit to surrender surety. Sorry, sometimes Odyssey is slow.
It's no problem, man.
Okay. Okay, let me see. All right, it says on here that on January 2nd, 2024, received a bond. Okay. Notice, setting. Thank you. On this one, it shows a bond forfeiture. And then there's already a NISI. So that's on the 2024 case. All right. Now we know where we are. So on the 2025 case, that was a affidavit of surrender surety. And on the 2024 case, that was a bond forfeiture. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 012424 and 2025 CR 007553, State versus Vincent Arredondo. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Jason Garahan for the state, Your Honor.
Sean Coons from Mr. Arredondo. I'm here for Megan Enriquez.
All right, and are you Mr. Arredondo?
It's been Megan.
Do you have any objection to Mr. Coons standing in?
No, man.
All right, so you're here requesting a bond, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, state in each cause number, is there a bond amount that you are requesting?
The state would be requesting a $20,000 bond in each case.
20,000?
20,000, yes, Your Honor.
In defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, I request a $2,500 bond on each. These are state hero level offenses. We understand that one has been indicted for Peter. And when you look at my client's criminal history, it's for the most part very low level offenses. There are no shootings or anything like that I saw.
Uh, Any violent history?
Not particularly, Your Honor. However, he was in court in March of this year. And then this new case was, his arrest is in April of this year. So that's one of the positions of the state. Previous bond on each case was set at $10,000.
All right. Is there anything else?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, so Mr. Arredondo, can you raise your right hand for me, please?
Sure.
Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Vincent Garza Arredondo.
All right, I'm going to set a bond amount for you, but in order for me to set specific conditions for you, I need to ask you some questions. So it's not about the case, so please do not talk to me about what you believe the facts are in the case. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so have you ever used any type of drugs in the past?
In the past, yes, ma'am.
And what would that be?
Mainly marijuana and methamphetamine.
Have you ever in the past been diagnosed with any type of mental health issue?
Depression.
And have you ever received any medication for that?
Here in county, yes, they give me medicine. I'm receiving medicine.
And if you were released on bond, do you have a place to live?
Yes, ma'am.
And is that by yourself or is that with someone else?
This is my dad.
Are there any minors in the home?
No, it's just my dad and his dog.
So there are minors. Okay. All right. Is there anything else from either side?
Not from the state.
Nothing, Judge. Thank you.
All right. So in cause number 2025 CR 00553. And I'm sorry, what was the previous one on these?
10,000.
10,000. All right. And 2025 CR 007553. The court is going to note that the court received information that you were previously in the hospital, and that was the reason for your missing your court date
Yes,
with
ma'am.
the presiding judge at that time. The court is going to set your bond amount at 10,000. The court is going to order a referral to Center for Healthcare Services,
Thanks.
and there's to be 60 sober support meetings in 60 days. And in cause number 2024 CR 012424, the court is going to set your bond at $12,000. There's going to be a referral to Center for Healthcare Services. There's going to be 60 sober meetings in 60 days. And state, in these cases, were you able to tender an offer?
We did talk about an offer and tender an offer, Your Honor. It was today only, so it will be reevaluated later.
All right. So,
And I did explain that to my client, he understands.
And we did give acknowledgement of discovery.
Yes.
All right.
I signed that earlier.
all right, Ms. Ferguson, set this for next week for a plea deadline date. And then after that, if there's no agreement that is reached, you're going to have a jury trial. It's going to be a quick turnaround. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. What date? August 5th?
Yeah.
All right, August 5th will be your plea deadline date.
Judge, would it also be possible to get him sort of pre-screened for the drug court program?
Yes. You'll need to speak to them about that.
Okay, I'll talk to Judge Glenn and see if we can get that set.
All right. And Norma, there'll be a referral to felony drug court. Just let them know it needs to be a quick turnaround.
Yes, ma'am. I'll reach out to them today.